This is a brief presentation for all of you to understand what is expected to be going on during the next 2 weeks. My presentation, apart from the moment, my presentation is very strict and precise. These are the way we have to be now, because I know that you have worked for other exams. So it would be good for you if you could submit your work late. On the other hand, 2 weeks from now, you all would like to have a final mark and a signature on documents that Selena's working on. And this means that I need to be able to read your document and to give you a fair assessment of your work as a team and as individuals. So the only way for us all to be really finished Monday, 2 weeks from now, is to stick to the procedure that I'm now going to discuss with you. First of all, Selena will be here again next week on Monday and Tuesday to help any team to finish their documents and to understand what's going on, and in case of need to provide them with presentations from the past or any knowledge that you lost and that you need to get hold of. So next week, Monday and Tuesday at the normal time, Selena will be here to help, right? Each team, if you wish, can work till Saturday, June 25. Right? So if you really need to do work late, it's okay for me up till Saturday. I will give you a precise time in a minute. If you do that, if you behave strictly according to these lines, this means that on Sunday, June 26, I have to spend my Sunday reading your documents. If you don't deliver them on Saturday, I will not read them, and then we have a problem, because I will prepare the examination marks based on what you deliver. No document Saturday night means I'm stuck, right? So I try to allow you to submit late, but you should allow me to still read. So no church on Sunday for me, just reading your documents, right? Good. So, preparing and submitting of the final documents. Here it says in detail. Submission will be by email Saturday 25, 6 p.m., 6 at the evening. At that time I will lock my mailbox. I will no longer search for new documents. You submit to this very simple email address. And by the way, I will give the PDF of this presentation to Selena just after this, so everybody can have a copy. Subject would be service design. Please put the subject there. Would be helpful even if your team number is there as well. But I get many emails from many different students from different universities, so please help me. Help me to help you, right? So, what should you mail to me? You should mail me the complete document in PDF. And you all know if a PDF is too big, it doesn't mail. So for the complete document, you might have to reduce the size of some of the pictures. So you would have to make pictures of lower resolution. But I want you to mail me separately any original sketches, any drawings your team made. Any photos, any pictures your team made, any screen prints that you did. So, but separately in high resolution on graphic files. Teams who make a lot of original work should send me the original work, and if you have really good original work, relevant original work, this obviously will raise your marks. Because a team that's creative, that produces their own photographs, that produces their own pictures, they did more work for the design. So If you don't send me too many sketches, this tells me that you didn't make too much original sketches. That maybe the pictures in your brochure were pictures that you stole from the internet or got from somewhere else. That's fine. If you made the pictures yourself, you upload me high resolution pictures in separate files, in picture files. Okay? And this shows me that you did original work. So the PDF should be a reasonable size PDF, which means that you sometimes have to make the pictures, well, condense a little bit. So not very big, but the original ones should be big. As big as you can, right? Because you have seen I'm going to use your pictures for the next year's class or for classes in other countries where I'm teaching. Your work is my example for the next group of students. Okay? So all of this by Saturday 6 p.m. 6 in the evening, okay? Which allows me to read. And still, on Monday morning, at an extremely early time. So this is a time that normally is too early for you, but this Monday I have no choice. 8:45, each team hands me in a book. A paper book, which is their document. Right? Okay. No promises like it will be get tonight, because you will in the afternoon want your marks and my signature. So 8:45, each team hands me the book. Which means one person of the team really has to rise early and be here 8:45. Okay? But the others have to be early as well. Because we have to present, and we have to present, each team gets exactly 30 minutes, which means 25 minutes to present. Right? And 25 minutes is because we have to agree with the client as well, and each team has a chance. And 5 minutes for questions of the client, because you are presenting to the client. The end of your design is providing the client with what he needs. Okay? Right. And if you want, but that's up to you, you could also bring a copy of your document for the client. And that's something that you hand over after your 25 minutes. But I need my copy at 8:45. 8:45 I get my copy, and whatever you hand over to the client is your business. Anyhow, the client gets 5 minutes to ask questions or to say something to you. Hopefully the client says nice words to you because you helped him. Okay, so 30 minutes for each team. Which means all of you should be present at 9, because at 9 sharp we start. Which is definitely earlier than we have ever started here. Okay? But we need to. I'm very sorry, before lunch I need to have all presentations finished in this room. So the first group start at 9 and the second group at 9:45. There's just time for a small cup of coffee in between for the same client. And we don't know which two teams can start. That's a secret. Right? And you will only find out at 9. So all groups have to be here at 9, and all groups have to stay till 1:15. But if you can see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the chance to get a cup of coffee, so you will survive. Okay? So this is the schedule. And it's possible, but it's tough. And it all depends on everybody being here in time and everybody staying in the room and behaving nicely to your clients, because the clients are the only way we can really design. Otherwise it would have not been a real design. You have to talk to your client frequently. Your client really came with problems and with the business and with possibilities and impossibilities. Only with a real client can we have a real design, right? So this is to be nice to the client. And I guess your clients will be happy they can go home at 1:15, right? because they had a tough time as well. So, and then I will not have lunch. I will just finish my markings. And at 3 exactly, all of you will be present here for putting signatures. And Selena is preparing the document now already, which means that we really try to be finished in that day, right? Because then I will fly away, and I would like everybody to be completely ready and settled at the end of the afternoon. Okay? So it's a tough schedule, but it's the only way you can work as long as you want, which means up till Saturday night before 6 p.m. and then your mails have to fly. And I will have to do a lot of work on Sunday and on Monday, because I need to read your documents, make my notes in your documents, listen to your presentations, do some calculations. The Serena will help me there, and then at 3 p.m. we will hopefully all know that we passed, if you don't do too many stupid things from now on, and you can have the signature. Clear? So, it's a lot of work for you, but it's the only way we can handle this. And it's also quite some work for me, to be honest. And for Selena, who's now going to collect the dates, right? Okay, so that's it for now. And some of you are still have to mail me stuff, so please do that. Things that I don't receive in time, I cannot count for your exam, it's clear. I can only mark if you gave me the stuff in time. Okay.